Hey, good morning, and how are you guys doing today? I hope amazing. So we're back with more working on the novel we've been working on for months now. The actual writing of the novel is done for the most part. We're in revision number 2 at this point. I'm going to let you know that the revision is more focused on messing with the details such as magic and, the nanites and the functioning AI itself, flushing out the AI's persona a little bit better and stuff like that. Reality wise, in revision 2, we've had a lot of adjustments made because the AI wasn't originally sentient, but because of the decision to make it have a persona and be a sentient AI to a point, um, that changes things. And so basically, during revision 2 rewrite, we've slowly had to trickle in that kind of, um, we've had to slowly trickle in the AI stuff and a few other things. So this morning, the goal is pretty simple. I'm going to have chat up in 1 second. I hope you guys are all freaking doing amazing. I do have coffee, and so I won't be absolutely a mess in a second. I know that's probably good to hear, right? Hey, DefM. Hey, Yasir. I hope you guys are all having a great day. So here's the deal. I didn't throw the throwdown scene in here yet. And if you guys don't know what I mean, there's a scene I cannot write on YouTube because it's honestly gonna be like, it's actually not just a scene. It's like a whole freaking chapter almost. We'll get you to where I am. So we've got Sam all the way through. We've got revision 2, rewrote all the way through chapter 9. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Right here, I'm going to break this off and we're going to put this. This is going to be chapter 10. Chapter 10 obviously is going to get pushed to not be in chapter 10. So the reasoning of this is because I've avoided writing the throwdown scene, so I know you guys are thinking, well, then it hasn't got revisions. No, it hasn't. So I'll really probably have to work it a few times. And honestly, I don't write throwdown scenes, so like, let's see how that goes. Um, this section is the basis for it, though. Hey, that is very cool. And what's going to happen is Sam and Kiara here have the throwdown scene in the med bay after he helps her score the stuff. I still cannot write the throwdown scene because I don't want my videos restricted or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you guys know before we move forward. So here's what we're going to do. I know I need to put a new chapter in, new chapter. So now we have another chapter down here. I know I can grab these chapters now like this. Isn't this freaking awesome? I don't know who designed this whole thing, but I love this thing. Okay, there. See? There we've got that. Now I'm going to go into write. I'm going to grab, I'm going to try to grab this. Honestly, this copy paste crap has pissed me off the last few days, you guys. I'm popping up all kinds of random stuff. Don't ask. Not trying to hack anything. I'm trying to copy paste. Got it. Got it, you guys. We've succeeded at a copy paste. Holy crap. How could that even turn into something like that? Boom. Okay. That whole medbay part will get expanded out, just so you guys know. So the medbay itself is going to end up being its own frickin' chapter. I know, that's exciting to know, right? So now all that has to have is about 700 words added to it. Likely, I'm not going to write a 700 to 1,000 word expansion in which it's all focused only on the sex part. But who knows? Let's move past so you guys can know what happens, right? They go to the med bay. They get in. They get some stuff. They have their little rump. They think everything's good, but remember, was supposed to be watching. I can't remember his name and what's his name. Daniel and Ethan. I really would have been handy if their names were in front of me right here. Daniel and Ethan. He hasn't been watching Daniel and Ethan because he's been having his little romp with Kiara. Here's what happens. Boom. We fast forward to chapter 10. Let me get this actually spaced properly. One, two, three, four. Yeah, that should be right. I counted 8. Who knows? As we walked forward towards the galley to get some lunch, we heard a loud explosion followed by screams. Akio, Rory, Mia, and the two cyborgs pushed past us, headed. Oh, good, because we do have Akio. I wasn't sure who all we had in this scene. Headed to the crew quarters area where our rooms were located. See, I think I could almost get rid of some of that, but hold on. In a look of panic. In revision 3, we're supposed to work on the wording and the dialogue a lot better. Honestly, that might be where I touched this. Um, oh, here, let's go like this. Boom. I quickly turned, following them down the corridor, which was still engulfed with smoke, as the ship's fire and ventilation systems worked to control the situation. I'm going to get this one right here. By the time I rounded the corner, I watched as Ethan shot Blake as he shielded Toby. That really needs reworded. That's horrible. I'm gonna reword this specific one right now. I know it doesn't like fall into our hey, that's a level 4, you can't even tell what I'm trying to say, or level 3, whatever one we said was an automatic, we redo it. I just don't like it. I know, right, blah blah blah. I rounded the corner. By the time I rounded the corner, uh, I rounded the corner. Watch. Okay. Wait, Ethan's the bad guy. Shielding. What's his brother's name? Blake. Toby. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. That's even better. This is better, you guys. Just for the record. That other sentence sucked structurally. Just, I didn't like it. It wasn't going to flow well anyway. But listen to this crap. I quickly turned, following them down the corridor, which was still engulfed with smoke. I kind of want to put some fire, smoke, and flame, but we won't. Hey, good morning, it sucks. I hope you're having a great day too. It looked as if that. Wait. Oh, I just jumped a sentence. That's why I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. I rounded the corner only to witness Blake shielding Toby as Ethan opened fire. It looked as if they had just came out of their quarters to see what had occurred. Boom. So see, we've got that. We're rocking it now. Ethan fired for a second time. Mm, watch this. We're gonna. Ethan's. Okay. I'm trying to. I don't know why I started messing with this. I shouldn't have reworded things right off the bat. I just jumped in. I'm not even awake. Good morning, son. Hey, I want to go over this so you know what happened too. I hopped over the Throw Me Down chapter, but it is moved. It is going to get its own whole chapter. And we're right after they come out of the med bay, after their little throw me down, go let's score some stuff in the med bay. Instead of watching these guys and they come out to this crap, which honestly, if you guys, son, you've been watching this whole time. This is the part where Trag dies. Spoiler alert. By the way, if you're watching somebody write a book, the odds that there isn't going to be a spoiler alert is super freaking low. Just as a heads up if you guys weren't thinking about that. I mean, I don't know. Okay, Ethan's. Oh. I think I am pretty inspired today. I feel that way too. You know what? Do we want to upgrade this guy's weapon? Hold on. I'm gonna upgrade his weapon, and we're gonna put that Ethan had. Okay, well, I'm gonna give him an automatic laser carbine. I know that that probably sounds. I rounded the corner. Do you guys feel enough of the readers do understand the difference between a rifle, a pistol, and a carbine? And it's okay. It doesn't matter. We'll go along with it. Okay. Oh, I'm putting that in the wrong spot. Hey, good morning, Alley Cats. How you doing today? Okay, so I think we have this. Now it actually sounds like we jacked him up more. Like before, I think I put 2 rounds from a laser pistol in Blake's back. I mean, that's our previous story. Now we just have him get lit up from the back with an automatic laser carbine. I'm not sure which one sounds worse. Well, I'm pretty sure the automatic laser carbine to the back in a quick burst sucks. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure most of the time you'd just be dead, but oh, you know what else? He has the injector on him. Oh, I hate missing my nap. I'm sorry. Honestly, can I tell you? Naps are just, I love naps. They're super good. I don't, I don't know why more people don't love naps. It kind of shocks me. They're the greatest thing in the world. Coffee and naps, kind of very similar. Okay, as we walk toward the galley to get some lunch, I probably should specify who that is. As Kiera and I walked towards the galley to get some lunch, we heard a loud explosion followed by screams. See? Boom. We're good there. Akio, Rory, Mia. We have Rory in here. Honestly, isn't Rory our little cat person? Didn't really think that I had. Oh, it is. I have Rory in here. Guys, this is awesome. I didn't think we had had a rewrite since we created that character into here. Akio, Rory, Mia, and the 2 cyborgs pushed past us, headed towards the crew quarters area, where our rooms were located, in a look of panic. I quickly turned, followed them down the corridor, which was still engulfed with smoke, as the ship's fire and ventilation systems worked to control the situation. I rounded the corner only to witness Blake shielding Toby as Ethan opened fire on them with an automatic laser carbine. It looked as if it wait, it looked as if they had just came out of their quarters to see what had, let me comment that, quarters, to see what had occurred. Ethan's shots had found wait, Ethan's shots had found. You know what? We're not going to say shots. Burst of fire, right? Because we all know that's what we want. I mean, that's not what we want. We didn't want Blake to get sprayed, but you know what? That's what we're thinking is that it was a burst of fire, like just. Honestly, lasers wouldn't have kick, so it'd probably be a pretty concentrated burst of fire. Like trigger squeeze or something like that, and that'd be about it. Why did stormtroopers suck at shooting? Makes no sense. Honestly, you would have thought that they would have had some kind of smart HUD helmets that were giving them some kind of assisted shooting stuff, but whatever. Ethan's burst of fire had found. Now it is Mark. It's Mark. Striking Blake multiple times. um, I'm going to separate that. That's too long of a sentence for no reason. That's a good point. That's a good point. Do you know that that later on the galaxy gets invaded, and because there's no Death Star, they can't actually stop the invasion? Yeah, it's okay. Not our galaxy. It's in Star Wars. I love Star Wars mythos, by the way. I think it's fascinating. Better than the movie. The actual mythos and stuff behind it all is it just the movies are. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. They weren't the best soldiers, I'll tell you. Okay, and it's not one of the cyborgs. Which cyborg do we specifically want to kill him? Because we're past one of the cyborgs. Okay, let me pick which cyborg it is. Washington and Kyoto. Which one do we want? I feel Kyoto just smoked this dude. Okay, we're gonna have Kyoto make this kill. Gotta find it. I don't want to misspell Kyoto. That's too cool of a name. Ooh, I'm just clicking all kinds of random buttons. Gosh, crap on that today. I'm a danger to something. I don't know. Let's fix this too. Right now, that actually is chapter 11. Because I said in what was almost an instant, Kyoto pulled his. We don't need quickly. He just pulled his plasma pistol. Okay, in what was almost an instant, Kyoto pulled his plasma pistol, shooting Ethan in the side of the temple, killing him instantly. At that moment, Zack and Sarah emerged from their quarters. Zack with his light laser pistol in hand, and Sarah with a look of shock and confusion, which is not that actual shocking, right? That would be make sense. Before I could even grasp what was going on, the other cyborg would be Washington, just so you guys know. Well, you guys do know. I are starting to wake up enough to actually remember our character names for a second. Okay. Okay. Before I could even grasp what happened, Washington grabbed Blake and began carrying him away to the medical bay. Sarah followed quick Sarah followed quickly behind, saying, "Let me help." Do we want to have her say that she's a healer? I believe that we already know she's a healer, so the one part where I let him find out that she's a healer, we now have to actually delete that, which is actually pretty easy. We just find the section where he's like, "Oh, I found out." We just make that not exist because he knows she's a healer. I'll go back to the section and we'll find out how much he knows because I could be wrong. Honestly, I know in my mind, I know how much of a healer she is. I could be assuming that onto our character. Uh, let's find out. It's a good question, Donald. It's a great question. Are you sure you're not just assuming that onto her? She's mentioned 48 frickin' times in this dang book. This is where she dies, obviously. Ah, yeah. See, look at this. Do we say that she's a magical healer, though, at any point? Gosh. I might have to write a note down. I don't feel I defined out her healing very well. Just so you guys know. Let me get a note sheet today. Okay, so we're gonna define out Sarah's powers better, but not right now. I didn't realize that I didn't realize. Okay, let's get back to where we're at. Sarah followed quickly behind, saying, "Let me help." We're improving the dialogue later on, guys, so I'm not gonna fix that to be better. It could be that simple that she's just like, "Let me help." I don't know. Chaos was everywhere. As I now wait. Wait, something's wrong here. We didn't see Trag's body as he. Oh, oh, now this is where he realizes Trag's dead. I apologize, guys. Chaos was everywhere, as now everyone, including the ship's crew, poured into the corridor. As the smoke cleared in front of my quarters, I could see Trag's body laying torn to pieces. It looked as if the target of the explosion might have been me. That's not great, but that's rewording. That could all be that could all sound better, let's just be honest. I pulled myself wait. Whoa, I think we go way too fast into doing this. Hold on. Does he really go from instantly realizing that the target was probably him? Crap on this. I pulled myself together and established this doesn't make sense. Hold on, I've got to fix this. We need something. Something has to actually happen between there. It's not. There's literally a 0% chance that this makes sense. As the smoke cleared in front of my quarters, I could see Trag's body torn to pieces. It looked like the target of the explosion might have been me. Um, Yeah, so this Phew. I'm trying to think of what we use as a transitional connection to make it where we're not like, oh, there's my buddy's body. Let me go do this. Like, I need to make sense of this somehow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use the bomb word in here, um, just because I won't say it live because I don't want to get blah blah blah. But you know, the F word's gonna go in here because she has effed up, and I'm gonna just be honest, and I'll just indicate that I wrote. I'll just say I did that. I don't write supposed to. Supposed. Okay, I almost instantly. Wait, I knew almost instantly. Boom, I had, and now people were dead and hurt. Okay, boom. I was supposed to be watching Daniel and Ethan, but wait, is it Ethan? Like, let me find this. I don't. You know, I don't know any Ethans. Just Okay, now I'm going to pull this back and let's see if this makes more sense. I knew almost instantly, comma, I had boom boom, right? And now people were dead and hurt. Yeah. Okay, I was supposed to be watching Daniel and Ethan, but instead was off with Kiara. Ethan was laying there dead now, but where was Daniel? I pulled myself together and established my link to the ship. Quickly, wait, you know what? This seems like the wrong space. Oh, never mind. I lied. I pulled myself together and established my link to the ship. Quickly finding. Oh, you know what? He needs his data link still. Okay, we're gonna push this down here. He's gonna establish the data link in a second. Wait, what did we call this? I think I called it a data link, but no, I did not. What did I? Cyberdeck. I'm trying to. I might have went astray here. I gotta figure that out. And I'm just trying to. I do want the I knew almost instantly he had effed up, right? That's for sure. I'm supposed to be watching Daniel Ethan, but it's dead. Don't think I even needed this capitalized. See, so who would still be there? Akio, Rory, and Mia. Am I misspelling Rory somehow? How are we supposed to be misspelling? What spell checking me on it? Oh, yeah, I am. I'm trying to change it. Boom. Okay, we've got Rory fixed. Thank you, spell checky thingy. That might be. I'm gonna need coffee in me. God, I hope you guys are just having just an awesome day today, by the way. Mm, my coffee's pretty freaking good. Okay, I pulled myself together, then made my way through the wreckage of my doorway to the nightstand. To the nightstand. Yeah, this doesn't make. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do for fun in there this next week. I have no idea. Kind of. Sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next week. Just gonna be honest. This is badly written though here, right? I pulled myself together, then made my way up through the wreckage to the nightstand. My cyber deck and the constructor nanites were on. Okay. Okay, let's see if this makes better sense. I pulled myself together, then made my way through the wreckage of the doorway to the nightstand. Thankfully, my cyber deck and the constructor nanite injectors were unharmed. Boom! I'm okay with that. Let's move on from that. I grabbed my cyber deck. I'm really not knowing this. This is not what I want him to do. I grabbed my cyber deck. Okay, I grabbed my cyber deck, then returned to the corridor to find Akio, Rory, and Mia still standing there, seemingly sizing up what had happened as the ship robots worked to repair the damage. I'm okay with that. Console. Is console that console? Why is this bugging me? We'll leave it like that and I'll hope somebody notices it. No, it's not. Control console. That's the right one, guys. We're good. Okay, watch this. Did I just fix this? Maybe, maybe not. DoorDash coffee at 5 a.m.? Oh, it is 5 a.m. That's a good point. You know what? I didn't even think about that. I might would do that if I didn't feel like going out. Sometimes I don't feel like going out. Hey, I feel like I'm naughty for saying I would do that, but I kind of would. Okay, I grabbed my Cyberdick, then returned to the corridor to find Akio, Rory, and Mia still standing there, seemingly. Let's just not seemingly sizing up, just sizing up what had happened as the ship's robots worked to repair the damage. I moved past them. I moved past them to the ship's console and established my link to the ship. Oh. Okay, established my link, quickly finding Daniel. He was on the bridge of the ship alone with one of the crew members. See, this is where another person dies. It seemed he was forcing her to operate the communication systems and sending a message somewhere. Boom, see. Most of the message had already been sent, but I chose to shut them out of all the systems. I yelled to Akio, Daniel is on the bridge. He has one of your crew members. So, here's what I just realized. It wouldn't just be Akio. Guys, we got to grab this. And we're not going to have it be one. Let me find our captain. Who was the captain? The captain. Okay. So this person has to be with us. So, so here, back here, we're going back here. Oh, we're gonna frickin' fix this whole thing. Jeez, I didn't realize. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. Okay, let me go to this. What, do we only really have it written like that one time? It says she's only mentioned once. Well, little concerned. Well, a lot concerned. Obviously, we need to have more stuff developing. Why isn't she? Why is it Captain? I don't know why this isn't registering. I wouldn't feel bad for doing that. Alley cats, don't feel bad for getting some coffee. No, you're helping the economy for one. Have that coffee. You enjoy yourself. I wouldn't want to go out this time in the morning. Actually, it's bright outside right now. Not like super bright, but the sun definitely came up at me. I'm like, holy crap. I looked over, I wasn't expecting it. Nobody wants ambushed by that, right? Okay, I might have this fixed. I don't know why it's not wanting to acknowledge Captain Coach right there and pretends that I only mentioned her one time in the whole book, but yet doesn't have this one. But it's cool. Maybe I have to literally have it in this form for it to decide it wants to notice it. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move forward on this, and then we're gonna move back down here. Okay. Oh, well, I hope it's not pitch black there soon. I think it's weird that they're not acknowledging it like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change this. They don't even know about it now. They're making me so frustrated. She needs to get a whole, hey, this is her description too. I think we're gonna make her a pseudo hottie. I don't know. I haven't decided what to do with this person. But in all honesty, backdrop wise, in my mind, she has some kind of relationship going on with Kyoto or something. I didn't solidify that in the writing yet in any capacity. There is a chance that I slip in some kind of snippet somewhere where Sam gleans that they've got something going on. Um, but that's legit. I had fully decided that, and that can be gleaned with a couple sentences. You know what I mean? So that's it something. See how that just changed all this crap, and now we have multiple referencings, and it actually looks correct. Oh, because it looks like I have it as Captain Coach most of the time anyway. Okay, now we're good. Oh, you must be doing crafting runs. Okay, let me see what we have now. freaking, I don't even know what I just did. Kinda. Shooting him, blah, blah, blah. Washington grabs blank, begins carry. Uh, sorry. Blah, blah. Did he see this right here? I'm not gonna fix it right now. I'm gonna just move past it, but. Okay, still standing there, sizing up what had happened. As the ship robots work to repair the damage, I move past them. Sorry, I lost my place. I moved past them to the ship's console and established my link, quickly finding Daniel. He was on the ship's bridge. I'm not sure if this is how I'll leave it, just so you guys know that. I moved past them to the ship's console and established my link, quickly finding Daniel. Let's actually go like this. I'm, man, I'm having a hard time deciding what I think I should do. Do we want to leave it like this and have it he was on the bridge of the ship alone with one of the crew members and the bodies of two other crew members he had killed? Ooh. I hate the way that's worded. That's well, we're supposed to mess with the wording stuff in revision 3 in all honesty, but my ability to leave it alone is 0. You guys have seen that, right? I work on it. So we've got him cut out of the system. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't like the wording of that. In all honesty, that's probably going to get touched in revision 3. Uh, See right here, we go right from shutting down the system, and Kyoto's out here too. Frickin', we're gonna change that. It's not gonna be Kyoto that's out there. Okay. I just gotta make sure that the cyborg doesn't take the kill shot or something like that. It doesn't matter because we'll switch that out to somebody else. So here's the problem. I want to point this out. We go from this, which, and then I'm running behind him. Now, reality is that makes some sense, but I never have them. Okay, now we have somebody to chase. It seems as as soon as I got the words out, everyone rushed down the corridor towards the bridge. I ran behind Akio, Rory, Mia, and Captain Coach towards the bridge while monitoring what was happening. I couldn't do that. I need to go back to the section where I established this connection. I think I have to change something here, guys. I'm pretty sure. So here's what we're going to have to do. Not you guys. You guys don't have to do it, but you're going to have to witness me doing it because I'm going to go back to where he plants the thing. And then we're going to establish something. Okay, I'm about to make a decision on something here. We're traveling back. I got to go back to where he sets the data link. Okay, so here this is. Here they're having breakfast. Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying to find where he breaks into. Here. This is it, guys. Here, boom. I needed to create a link so I could track Daniel and Ethan. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to have the remote link go to his cyber deck. That means he doesn't actually need to patch into the system that we had him patch into. So now we're going to go all the way back because I've just established that he has it. So now we go to this part because he's not going to have to go and find. Wait, what am I? Okay, I think we got it right now. Let's look. I pulled up the remote link I had established with the system, quickly finding Daniel. He was on the bridge of the ship, alone with one of the crew members and the bodies of two others he had killed. Let's see. Okay, this is how I'm rewriting that part. I think I'm fixing it better. Who knows? And I'll get rid of that passive crap right here too. Because I noticed over this writing experience that I do this more than I should. Okay, it seemed, let's just say like this, he was. Okay, well, he was forcing her to operate the communication system and send messages somewhere. Most of the messages had already been sent, but I chose to shut them out of all the systems. I yelled to Akio. Do we want, is it like that? Yeah, yep, that's it. Captain Coach. I yelled to Daniel, I yelled to Akio and Captain Coach. Daniel is on the bridge. He has one of your crew members. Daniel's on the bridge and has one of your crew members. Okay. He sent out part of a message before I shut him out of the system. It seemed as soon as we got. See this as seams crap? Hey, thank you. Oh, we're kicking butt today. It's going good. Um, let's get rid of this it seems because that's see what I mean? I use that too often. So flat out, as soon as he got the word out, as soon as I got the words out, everyone rushed down the corridor towards the bridge. See, we're awesome at this point. I ran behind Akio, Rory, Mia, and Captain Coach towards the bridge while monitoring what was happening. Now we can do that, right? I could even say through the remote leak here to clarify that in case you guys were confused or the reader later, but do we want to add it? Do I feel like I need to? I don't really think I do, but okay, what was happening was not good. Daniel was sure the crew member had locked him out of the system in some way and was threatening to kill her if she did not get it unlocked. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In frustration, Daniel unloaded a burst of fire. So, see, he has a heavy laser pistol. We gave Daniel a heavy laser pistol. Phil, we should pick up some of this gear off of people. I just want to know what kind of weapons are laying around. Okay. Heavy laser pistol sounds a lot more intimidating anyway, right? Like thump. Heavy laser. Okay, Daniel. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me burst of fire from his heavy laser pistol, taking her life. Seconds later, we arrived at the sealed door of the bridge. Akio asked, "What is Daniel doing?" I watched as Daniel tried to get the communication systems back up while aiming his heavy laser pistol at the door. I told Akio he killed the crew member and is aiming the weapon at the door. Mia spoke in, okay. Mia spoke. It was the first time I had heard her voice. It was calm and filled with power that flowed over me. Open the door, Sam. A dream-like fog flowed over me. Without thought, I hacked in, opening the door. Rory rushed forward into the room, uttering a spell as Daniel opened fire. His laser blasts all deflected by the shield she generated from her spell. Mia immediately moved to back up Rory, motioning her hands in an arcane way. I watched a sigil form. Daniel's screams immediately followed. The AI finally able. Oh, why do I have the AI doing something here? The AI finally able to aid me in breaking. I'm not sure if this is what happened. The AI finally able to aid me. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Oh, I would be glad too. Anyway, nobody wants me walking around at 5 a.m. out there. I don't even know if I live in a nice little community. It's safe to walk around at 5 a.m. I mean, to be honest, but um, I wouldn't walk around at 5 a.m. everywhere. It'd really be dependent. So, not going to down anybody for being like, I don't want to go out for coffee at 5 a.m. Let me get a coffee sent to me. Let's see this. I got to figure out if the AI snapped him out of this. Okay. As I entered behind them, the sight was horrific. The three dead crew members sprawled out where they had been cut down. Okay, so let's grab this. Watch this. Boom. Watch. I got a plan here. Okay, boom. Change this to he. Change this to Daniel. And you guys will get it. And then I need to get rid of this part. Think we've got this, you guys. Oh, yeah. Don't go out if you live in a sketchy neighborhood. 100% just have the coffee sent to you. You guys watch this. We have this fixed. Okay, so I watched the sigil form. Daniel's screams immediately followed. I entered behind them. The sight was horrific. The three dead crew members sprawled out where they had been cut down. Daniel moaned in agony as he withered on the floor, bleeding. He looked as if bones had grown sharp barbs that pushed through his skin, ripping and tearing his flesh, protruding from everywhere. Boom. Right? We've got that guy took down. Akio asked me to find out what was sent and try to find out who Daniel had contacted. I moved to the communications station, linking into it with a direct connection so I could work faster. It only took seconds to get the communications back online and find the partial message he had sent. He had relayed our location and the location of the prison Hulk. Honestly, I don't remember when we gave the location, but we'll deal with that later. It was the it was an Illuminati Empire ship he was communicating with. They had asked if we had made if He had made sure I was eliminated and wanted to know information of the rest of those traveling aboard the ship before I shut down the communication. I let Akio know what I had learned, expecting him to be at least a little panicked. Strangely, he did not seem shocked at all, and simply said, I need you to let Sam, I need you to let them know you've been eliminated and tell them that we're breaching the door now, then cut transmission. Make sure they think it is Daniel. Honestly, I don't know if that makes sense all the way to have happened like that. And the wording on that is horrible. Honestly, in revision 3, I'll definitely be touching the crap out of this stuff. I did exactly as he instructed, making sure the Illuminati thought I had been killed by Ethan, and making sure they thought Daniel was about to be overrun as the door was being breached before allowing communications to go dead. So we can leave that like that. I'm comfortable with it. See, this Ethan right here is wrong though. Let's fix that. I think we may have just fixed chapter 11. I think we did, guys. I think we fixed chapter 11. Oh, that is chapter 12. What the heck am I thinking? So we'll be at chapter 12 next week is what we'll be at. Or more. I really, honestly, guys, over the weekend I need to go and write this up and do a quick review back and kind of figure out what exactly needs touched up back here. Because not a ton does. Obviously, we need revision 3, which is wording and dialogue, and revision 4, which is a bunch of stuff. Let's go over our plan here, actually. Let me find the right notes. I've got lots of notes, obviously. I'm going to have to organize all these notes and go through a checklist and see what we've actually checked off on our giant list of. Right here. Got it. The right one. So on this one, we're just really trying to touch the magic, aliens, the nanite stuff, the AI stuff, atmospherics, and the virus. On our next one, we're messing with the dialogue, unification of stuff, making sure it actually all makes sense, to be honest, and sentence fixing. After that, we're working on character descriptions, full unification, anything that will improve the experience, and more sentence fixing. And then corrections for 5, more sentence and scene setting, atmospherics. And then 6 is just removing anything that would make it better if it wasn't there. And so, in all honesty, we're whizzing right along. It's kind of a happy little thing to be moving so along. Holy crap. Okay, real quick, I'm going to find somebody that we can raid over to. We'll start on the next chapter this next week. Honestly, I will probably write the throw me down scene over the weekend, so we'll have more of an idea of how everything is. I'm going to try to reread everything over what we have over the weekend. I don't know how much I'll actually get done because I've been crappy at getting stuff done on the weekend, and I hate to say that. Real quick, let me click this button, click this button. Let's see if we can find somebody that we can raid. There's a bunch of people doing stuff. That guy's playing Warhammer. I'm going to see if Toon is on. Tooniversal is on. I'm going to go ahead and raid him because honestly, you guys will probably enjoy this guy. He's super friendly, super, just a friendly dude. All around nice streamer. I think you guys will enjoy his entertainment level, to be honest. And so I do want to thank you guys for being epic. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Peace and very best wishes.